Hello everyone, my name is Guther, and today I'm going to be showing you exactly how easy it is to make gold in Warlords of Draenor. This is a straightforward guide where all you need is a level 100 and a level 3 garrison and less than an hour a day. The more characters you have, obviously, the more gold you will make. However, this guide is just to show you how lazy you can be while still making gold in Warlords of Draenor. The first thing I'm going to be showing you will require a level 2 inn. Pretty easy to make. First thing you should make is a level 2 inn. So every Tuesday, you can walk into your inn, you can talk to Lisa, spelled with a Y apparently, the headhunter, and get a follower that has a gold making trait. Now, as you can see, the trait that you want to choose is called Treasure Hunter. The Treasure Hunter trait is under the increased rewards section, and when you get this screen to choose one follower, you're going to want to pick one that doesn't share abilities with other followers you have, so it's easier to finish missions. For instance, I'm looking over my other followers, seeing which one fits well, which one doesn't share the same abilities as my other followers, and I choose the one that I don't have a lot of. Now, this is a fresh 100 character that I just made, and she doesn't have very many followers, so it was quite easy to pick. As you go each week, you will have kind of a harder time picking followers, of course, and sometimes you're going to have to settle for another treasure hunter follower that might have the same trait as another treasure hunter follower, or same abilities, I mean. Which is fine. Eventually what you want to do is you want to have 25 of these treasure hunters, so it is easier to do these treasure hunter missions like I'm showing you here. These are all the ones you're able to get. The best one, obviously, is Blingtron's Secret Vault, which you can get. It's rare, but you can get it. I've gotten it a couple times per week on each of my characters, or total on all my characters. And when you have 3 treasure hunters on that mission, you will get 4,000 to 5,000 gold, depending on what their other traits are. As you can see, I don't have very many great missions on this character, like I said, because of the fact that she just hit 100. And I don't have very many followers with her. So right now I'm just going to pick the ones that increase XP the most to level these guys up and to increase my chances of successfully completing a mission, to increase my chances of making more gold a couple weeks from now. It will take you a couple weeks to build up your followers if you're a fresh 100. That just happens. But eventually you'll be making thousands of gold a day per character. For all you have to do is just click on a few things with your garrison missions. Next up we have chores. And by chores I mean the boring stuff. Now, if you are low on gold, you're going to want to do this stuff every day on as many characters as you can to make the most gold. You want to go to your herb garden, you want to pick up your herbs, you want to talk to the work order guy, you want to turn in those seeds, you want to keep a flow of herbs coming. And when you do that, what you're going to do is you're just going to sell them. Just sell them to the auction house, make a small profit. It might be small at first, but it will build up. Do that with your mine and your ore as well. Keep doing that. Eventually you will see an increase in gold every day. 1,000 gold at least per character if you have a level 3 herb garden and a level 3 mine. Alright, next up is to increase your followers' eye level. Let's say you have a bunch of followers and you need to have a higher eye level for them so you can complete these higher level missions. Build yourself a dwarven bunker. Level 2 at least. This will give you the ability to get armor and weapon upgrades daily for Iron Horde scraps, which you can get from any mob in the game. Also gives you the ability to create work orders using garrison resources to get even more armor and weapon upgrades. Note, this is not great for Fresh 100s because it requires a ton of resources. So keep that in mind. If you're a fresh 100, you probably don't want to do this right away unless you're using some sort of farming technique to get a lot of garrison resources. Excuse me. I also like to have an enchanting building in each one of my characters. Even if they're not enchanters themselves, the building allows you to be able to use Draenor Dust as a work order turn-in to get temporal crystals and other materials to sell. I also have a salvage yard. You will need to do a quest line in the Spires of Iraq to get the blueprint, but once you have that done, and once you make a level 3 salvage yard, which you'll need level 3 to really make a profit here. You can start doing, you start getting these big crates from garrison missions. As you can see, I get a ton of them, and when I open them, I get random greens and blues, as well as some transmog items that sell for a lot in the age. This amount will give you a couple hundred gold each day by doing nothing more than just opening a crate. And I think that's a great way to make gold on the side. So if you have an extra small plot in your garrison, go ahead and build yourself a salvage yard. Now on to the selling. What I do is I have a bank alt, and I send all my items to that bank alt that I plan on selling from all my characters. It makes it easier, it helps me stay organized. I find it's a lot easier to sell things from one character than it would be from selling it from each character individually. It's just less time consuming, and it means I don't have to go back and forth to the AH on each character. Now let's talk about add-ons. Add-ons are something that make my life easier, and they'll make your life easier too. Auctionator is one of the add-ons that I love. I've used it for so long. It's a simple drag and drop tool. You can just take an item, drop it into the sell tab, click the sell button. It'll put it in the auction house for you. It'll get the right price for you. You don't have to look up prices for each individual item. The next tool I use is Postal. It is a one-click open all mailbox add-on, so I don't have to shift click each item individually. It makes things fast and simple. And the last add-on that I use for gold making is really an information tool. It's called Accountant. It tracks my gold on each character, each day, each session, each week, whatever you want it to do, it'll track it for you. It just keeps me informed on what is going on with my gold. It'll also tell you what gold you're spending, where it's going to, things like that. This has been a quick guide for making gold with a minimal effort. There will be another video on how to make a ton of gold each week with more effort, of course, and I will try to upload that later on. I hope you enjoyed it. I also hope this helps someone out there. If you liked the video, please click like. Also subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. I will be uploading in the future. I plan on putting out some WoW tips and tricks videos, some gold making and other things as well in the future. Also, I'm sick right now, so sorry for the heavy nose breathing. I know I sound like a mouth breather or something, but I have a really bad cold. My nose is stuffed up, so it's hard to breathe and talk at the same time. So thank you for watching. Talk to you guys later.